Hi guys, Connor from Zenfinix here, back with a monthly analysis for July. This time around I'm going to be giving an update on our previous gold analysis with some updates on the inflation story as well as other key events coming up as well. Then I'm going to move on to the chart and tie it all in with the key levels to look out for. And at the time of recording this video, gold is trading at around $1810 per ounce and is continuing its slow but consistent recovery. So what's happening with gold at the moment? Well, it's generally been in recovery mode since that hawkish shift in Federal Reserve communication. And I found it quite interesting how yesterday gold shrugged off that quite high and quite surprising CPI figure yesterday. And for those who don't know, CPI stands for Consumer Price Index, and it's the primary tool for inflation. And with this massive debate around whether inflation really is transitory or not, traders I think were on standby for this data, and it was quite volatile on the release. And there was yet another upside surprise in this data, which coincides really with the monetary policy communication that we've been having. Now, prices increased 0.9% month on month in June, with consumer prices rising by the most in 13 years. Now, the reason I think this was shrugged off was because a senior White House official said on Tuesday that supply chain pressures, which are the ones fueling higher inflation, they're expected to tail off in the not too distant future. He didn't really specify when, but I think investors' focus now is shifts towards the US Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell's testimony before Congress later on today. They want to find out really any clues on when the central bank will begin asset tapering and hiking interest rates, because interest rates are just too low. And as we all know, Jerome Powell has so far insisted that higher inflation is just transitory. And I'm just starting to believe maybe the markets are believing what he says. Let's see. So having a look at the chart now, and I found some really interesting things really, which would be good for gold buyers at the moment, I would say. Now what I've noticed is we've had this really clean cross of the 50-day moving average crossing over and above the 100-day moving average and the 200-day moving average, which to me is a bullish sign. Now some people will say when you go down onto the 4-hour chart, the correction that we've had from this drop it's been quite subdued really. It's been quite choppy. It's just been a real grind to the upside. And I will mark some key levels for you now. We have this 4-hour order block here, which I've labelled OB entry. And if you wanted to sell from this level, you can see that you would have been tagged in a couple of times, but it has kept repeatedly coming to test this level, and the most realistic take profit level will be down at around 1750. That's for any gold sellers out there, and I'll just mark that in there as our take profit level roughly. What I'd like to see from gold, and just to quickly touch on as well another moving average cross on the 4-hour chart as well, is I'd like to see a break above this order block that we've had, which would make it a breaker level, and then we can start to look, and where I'd like prices to go from here, if I delete this, is you can see this price inefficiency that we have. Hi guys, thank you for listening to this video. Just really quickly wanted to touch on a really exciting offer we have on the website. It's a limited time offer, and if you head over to zenfinx.co.uk, you will see the offer in front of you straight away, and this is that you can trade Forex on a standard account with raw spread plus 0 commission. And now Zenfinix is also an FCA and no dealing desk execution broker. If you are interested in this offer, you can get in touch with the team by clicking learn more, or you can simply go to open an account where you can start the application process, which is in this level here, which is FVG fair value gap. This is a gap in the market where the market was imbalanced, and I think that if price can reach this level and we can have a nice grind to the upside, then I do think that what we're going to see is price fill this level quite rapidly. So I would like to buy the market really from around 1820 with my take profit up at around 1850. We do have some more trouble that we might run into up at around 1853, another 4-hour order block which broke this key level, and then another one also up here So if you really was a long-term buyer of gold, yes, it probably won't go up there by the rest of this month, but you could have take profits set at the top of the fair value gap, also at this 4-hour order block, and if we had enough buying volume to break through that, eventually back up at around 1900 in the future. That is not really for July, sorry. So just mark them on there now. And what I've noticed as well is we have had this grind down from our RSI indicator, which I can mark for you. There down to there, yeah. When we have a look at what price has done, it's roughly stayed where it is. Now, another sign of really bullish power, and I think RSI divergence. So I do think gold has maybe seen the bottom down at around 1750. If you're really confident in selling the market, then you could sell from this order block here, which we've touched. Other than that, I'm liking these moving average crosses that we see on the daily chart and on the 4-hour chart. I'm liking the fact that the market needs to come and fill this price inefficiency, and I like the take profits being at each order block level as we run up. If I have a look on the 1-hour chart, really the story is very much the same. We still have this price inefficiency here that needs to be filled. The order block levels can't really be refined any further, and it's looking exactly the same on the 1-hour chart. Now what we might get is a temporary break of this structure high here, a retest of potentially an order block level, and then we can go to look further. And if I just mark that for you and show you exactly what I mean, this is the level that I'm looking for price to break. From there, it's left behind an order block level down at around 1807. A nice buy from this level. Keeping the stop losses fairly tight, and we can go and look at filling this price inefficiency we have here as take profit number 1, which is around 11-hour trade. That's if you're looking for a more intraday position. The safer play I do think is on this 4-hour chart. So that's it really for gold, guys. That's the update from where we were last time out. Price hasn't really moved too much from last time out. It's been a real grind to the upside, but I do think there are signs that gold's looking to push higher and fill those market imbalances, especially with those moving average crosses as well. So that's it for today for gold. If you could please like and subscribe to this channel, that would be much appreciated. It helps boost the channel as well. Keep dropping your comments in on the comments section. We reply to every comment here at ZenFinex, as we like to hear other people's opinions as well. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you all for the next video, which will be tomorrow on silver.